Yo guys, Mike for Sim Racing 604 and welcome back to Automobilista 2. You are on board and in the midst of a Stock Car Pro Series 2023 race. This is a new free car, well, an updated car that was added to AMS2 as part of their last update. Most eyes are on the Nürburgring 1971 layout, but if you look past that for a second, you can get some really excellent racing action out of these 2023 stock cars. So Reza has been working with the Stock Car Pro Series, the Brazilian stock car series that is, for a very long time, what, a decade-ish? And this is sort of the culmination of everything they've learned about these cars over the years, and really cool to see how far they've come. And these are, in my opinion, the best versions of the car we've had. So we got a Toyota and a Chevy, and both drive spectacularly well. So if you're not familiar with the Brazilian stock car series, powered by a 6.8 liter V8 engine. It's a very torquey engine, and you got to be careful getting on your power. They might look like sort of benign GT cars, but that's in fact not the case. They are somewhat, not hard to drive, but you just got to be a bit more mindful than you do with a GT3 car with all its electronic aids turned up. Oh, excuse me, just burping on camera, don't mind me. Yeah, so you got to be a bit more mindful. Whoa! And also, whoa! In the high-speed corners, these cars tend to be quite sensitive to following close. So you can see the big wing at the rear, and that provides so much of its stability in the corners. And if you're following close, of course, you lose some of that aero. And it's nicely recreated here in Automobilista 2. It went very wide on that corner. Thankfully, I was not quite within striking distance of the car behind. If anybody's wondering, I am running in 10th position right now. And we're running a 20-minute race, so I'm hoping to sort of claw my way through the field over the subsequent, 17 minutes? Yep, 1740-ish. And yeah, just, this is Taruma, by the way, is the name of the circuit. Excellent little circuit. If you watched my AMS1 video a few weeks ago, this is where I was. It's nicely recreated here in AMS2 as well. I'm gonna dive up the inside on this guy. He ain't gonna see it coming. He was protecting that line, but I still got it done. I could see that gap getting ready to open up. Knew that was gonna happen. Was able to take advantage. You might have noticed that it's not sunset. I do almost all my racing action in AMS2 at sunset because I think it looks so gorgeous in this title, but I've decided to do sort of a late afternoon race here at Taruma. I think the racing here is the 2023 Stock Car Series on May the 21st, I want to say. So I don't know exactly where to find it, but I'm sure if you hunt the internet, you could probably find a live stream somewhere of that race. Or at least catch the replay. I know they have a YouTube channel and they're pretty good about uploading content if you're interested in such things. But yeah, the eyes of the AMS2 community have been on Nürburgring 71. But what I find with that track, as good as it is, and don't get me wrong, it's fantastic, but I find it so hard to race there. It's just a very narrow, very difficult track, and you're so focused on not dying, right? All the off camber corners and all the high curbing and tight narrow roadway. There's not a lot of racing action necessarily to be found, or it's not obvious anyway, except around the start finish line. You got those couple of straights there at the combined. Anyway, there's just a lot of factors that make it difficult to race at, whereas you take these 2023 stock cars out and it is exactly conducive to racing. So that is what we're doing here. Over 20 minutes and I am stuck in 9th position. I'm getting used to a brake pedal. I have built in some excuses to this video because I'm getting used to a new feel of a brake pedal. I'm running the Acetec Forte pedals, which I did a review on quite some time ago, but I've since ordered the elastomer kit, because what I found with the brake pedal was that it was just kind of like pushing on a brick wall. But you throw the elastomer kit in there and that feel definitely improves. So I'm just seeing how much it's improved by doing test races like this. And I've also gone back to my beloved Moza Racing R21. Love, love, love this wheelbase. Feels so good. And the FSR wheel as well. Great wheelbase combo. And yeah, just makes the overall experience here in AMS2 that much better. So clawed my way up to 8th position here. And I've got a little bit of daylight ahead of me to try and drop my lap time a bit, close in on the car ahead. I think there are 31 liveries available for this, or maybe 32 for the 2023 Stock Car Series in AMS2, so you can do quite a large grid without having repeated liveries, which is nice. Ooh, close that gap to the car ahead faster than I thought I would. This is a fun corner here. It can be tricky, that's for sure, because it's a very long braking zone. Just kind of got to ease into the brakes. Come on, let's go. Almost ended up rear-ending that dude. Whoa. I don't know if you guys could see that, but the car was starting to go sideways. I just felt it through the wheel just in time. Absolutely gorgeous game. You forget how good AMS2 looks. And this isn't even on epic settings. This is on mid to high, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, let's go, friends. Let's get some racing in here. So bad news, I'm in 8th place. Good news is, looks like my pace is okay, and the cars ahead are all sort of in a bunch. So if I can figure a way past the first one, I should be able to start climbing through that field. It would be better if they were spread out, though. I just have a feeling that the car in the lead is not the fastest. Doesn't seem to be pulling any sort of gap. The slipstream here, could use the boost, but it's difficult at a track like this to know when to use that. There we go. Should be good here. Should be able to get my elbows out. Hold on to this position. Still there. There we go. Up into 7th now. Sixth. Wow, this is going better than I thought. He said just before he spun. A little bit loose there. Generally, when I say good things about my driving, that's when things go immediately sideways, but literally and figuratively, but held on to it there, so we're doing okay. Gonna try 4th gear in the final corner here, see if that helps any. So much torque in this engine that makes the corner exit through that final corner a little difficult. And it looks like it worked out swimmingly. So no closer to the cars ahead here. I am trying my best. This has been so far the best corner for me for overtakes, but not set up that time. Looks like 2nd and 3rd place have swapped. Oh, look at this. Door-to-door action here, wheel to wheel. Ah, it was almost over before it started. Whew. Yeah, the use of light in this game is just fantastic. Wow. Did I say that already? Maybe I did. If I said it twice, it means I truly believe it. Fellow Toyota up ahead. Whoa, easy there, Toyo. Ah, nice move. We must have pulled out a gap to the car behind. I feel like I'm right there with the front runners. Oh no, there's a car not far behind me at all. You can see it in my side view mirror. Toyota Gazoo Racing dropped a position there. I don't know anyone's name in the Stock Car Pro Series. Goodness, that was close. I think we might have touched. Certainly nothing severe. Just came in too hot to that corner. Need to find a way by. This is getting boring. Understeer. I'm too far back for a dive here. Hopefully I can at least narrow the gap. Oh, look at that. Door was wide open. All right, back in the leaders pack here, running 5th of 24, I want to say. So I'm pretty happy with this. I just got to find a way by. Some shuffling of the leaders up ahead. Oh boy, 7.5 minutes, so I gotta get this done. Come on, Mike. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Not sure if you guys can see that, but car behind is going up the inside line, and he's got the overtake done. Good news is he ran wide there. I got a decent run. Need this gap to open up. Need this gap to open up. There we go. Got the position back. Great racing, though. That was all because I ran wide in turn 1. And yeah, just the feel through this R21 wheelbase is fantastic. That sense of losing grip is like nothing I've raced with before. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Maybe 3rd is better through that final corner. All right, hoping for a cleaner turn 1 here so the car behind doesn't try and dive bomb me again. Looks like I am safe. No, not quite. Thought I might get lucky with a gap being left open there. Those are my 2 favorite liveries, by the way, from this Stock Car Pro Series, that Gazoo Racing. Gazoo Racing looks good on any car. Well, obviously Toyota, but any form of Toyota is what I should have said. Any race series. And then ahead of that, a cool shell livery. When does shell look bad on a car? Oh, Gazoo Racing. You want to drag? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Pushing the limits for better. Interesting. Let's push limits then. Toyota on Toyota. Ah, lost it a bit there. All right, favorite overtaking spot. Oh, well covered off on the inside. Can I go outside here? Oh boy, this is gonna be dicey. Yeah, this is amazing. This is... I'm so glad to be starting my Saturday with this. What a way to sim race. This is so much fun. So much fun. And I am racing for a podium now. So that's incredible. Looked like I had sort of stagnated there. To go. It'll be 3 minutes plus a lap, so we'll see what happens with timing. But oh yeah, podium, second place. Oh yeah. Back far enough. Back. All right, 1 to go here, and then we got the lead of this race. Something I didn't do is check my fuel before the race. So if it all of a sudden gets quiet in the cockpit, you will know why. The V8 here in the stock car series, not meant to run on air or fumes, interestingly. It needs a proper amount of fuel. No. Ah, Mike. Oh, then the Toyota rammed me. Just insult to injury there. It's trying to get a wide line, and then there's a little strip of curbing into turn 1, and it just full on pulled the car. Let's go, STP. Got like 2 laps to get this done, so just waiting for any opportunity here. Then of course we got to keep it clean. If I do get the lead, try and get across the finish line. But yeah, I'm sure 99% of the audience is tuned out by now, but trust me when I say Stock Car Pro Series 2023 AMS2, amazing racing. So have a look, you'll see this little curving strip right there, just off to the side. That's what caught me out. It's just, I don't know why it's there, frankly. Maybe there's an alternate layout where that becomes a factor, but just seems kind of a funny place to put a strip of curbing, but that's exactly what pulled my car to the side. Thankfully, I did not go off into the grass. All right, this should be it here. Unless the AI does something crazy and pushes me way wide. Super aggressive AI. Oh, come on, I gotta get this done. Thwarting is the word that comes to mind here. Being thwarted. Good launch there. This might be it. Under a minute to go. Safely have the lead here. Nope. Still right there. Ah, there we go. Drop back. So as long as I can get this quarter done cleanly, should be able to accelerate out of this corner and have enough of a gap to not have to about anything. There we go. All right, so I will cross the finish line, then there will be one to go, so I still get kind of a victory lap. So if you're tuning out now thinking I've got the win, well, please, I invite you, drive the 2023 stock car in AMS2. The racing action is phenomenal. You can look up the calendar, and there are 2 races into the season, and 8 more races to go, something like that. Yeah, lots of familiar names, lots of the tracks that are already available in AMS2, so I think you'll have a good time with it. Gorgeous game, really a heap of fun to be had in these 2023 stock cars. A few back markers there, so I think probably had I gone 2 more minutes, this race probably would have been a different tone, because I know the blue flag behavior here in AMS2 has historically not been great. Maybe it's good now, but I don't know that I've heard any mention of massive improvements to the blue flag behavior, so it's likely that I would have got caught up in some sort of weird racing incident had this continued, but I'll have to explore that on my own time. All right, one final corner here, and then we are done at Taruma. Stock Car 2023, go drive it now. Thanks for watching.